Welcome back, guys. So lots of interesting updates still erupting from Nigerian Super Eagles business, and of course, club football is almost getting to an end, and right now the focus is gathering towards the Euro 2024 that's going to come up shortly. And lots of top countries have now started releasing the names of the 27-man squad that they want to use for that competition, and we've seen a lot of quality players actually getting snubbed by these countries, the likes of France obviously snubbing Michael Olise, who's still very much eligible to play for Nigerian Super Eagles, and then Germany also snubbing Karim, who, despite having made a few appearances for Germany, the report is that he technically might still be available for Nigerian Super Eagles, and I'm going to talk about them later in this video. So let me just start with the fact that Golden Eaglets actually played at a 1-1 draw against Burkina Faso. Of course, I talked a bit about that one in the last video, but that game obviously was a very disappointing game because we wanted to win that game. We should have won that game to start on a high note, because after all, the host country, Ghana, actually thrashed Ivory Coast 5-1. And our team, obviously, leading up to that game, all the friendlies that we were playing, we were having lots of goal margins. Some were 5-0, some were 6-2, different score lines. But we are now in the main competition, and then we are looking for goals. It's like the goals just sort of disappeared. But the guys are holding their heads high up, and Manugaba is definitely aware of the task ahead, because we have to start scoring goals. Even though I gathered that Nigeria obviously had some really good chances, a lot of chances created, but they were unable to convert any of them. And then there were these talks about the weather not being very friendly, not being very supportive of the match. It was actually said that there was a heavy downpour, that it was so heavy the officials almost wanted to cancel the game or pause the game for a moment, because it was unbearable. It was very, very heavy, but they had to force themselves through that one to play the match, which of course did not end very well, because we didn't win that one. But of course, the guys are going to definitely get back to training again. Manugaba has a lot of work to do, to get these guys to start scoring goals. But with that said, they will be hoping to go again this Sunday, when they'll be playing Niger Republic. It's going to be on Sunday, and then the time for the match is around 7 p.m. Nigerian time at the University Stadium, at the same stadium that they played this last one. So we hope that they get the results that we will be proud of on that one. But leaving that gist, guys, let me let you know that the German national team has released its 27-man squad list for the Euro 2024, and the shocker is that Karim Adeyemi's name has now been omitted from the list. This is a really, really big surprise, because Karim obviously this season has been top notch. He has been on fire, and we've seen the result of his performances in Borussia Dortmund's success this season. For crying out loud, they are now in the UEFA Champions League finals, and Karim is obviously one of the key players that actually helped them achieve that feat this season. But despite all of this, he was still snubbed by the German coach Nagelsmann, when he was selecting the squad. But however disappointing it is for the young man himself, because I'm sure he was looking forward to being called up by the German national team. But it's still something of that actually presents a chance for Nigerian Super Eagles and for NFF to swoop in and try and get this guy to switch his allegiance to play for Nigeria. And technically he's still eligible to play for Nigeria based on a certain criteria that has come to light right now. According to the new FIFA rule, a player has the right to switch nationalities if he has not played more than three competitive matches, at the senior level before turning 21 years old. And for Karim, he has played 4 games for Germany, and those 4 games included 3 World Cup qualifiers and 1 UEFA Nations League match. But these games, based on reports, do not fully meet the standard requirements as having played 3 competitive matches. That's the report that's circulating right now, that he's still very eligible to play for Nigerian Super Eagles. And of course, this young man has expressed his love for Nigeria. He often visits Nigeria because his dad is a Nigerian. He has some really close bond with Ibadan. He goes to Ibadan a lot, and he even has an academy in Ibadan. So it's still very possible for this guy to switch based on what's going on right now, especially as he has been snubbed yet again by Germany. And again, he has expressed his interest in playing for Nigeria. And when one time he was asked about why he decided to select Germany, over Nigeria, he said that Germany, obviously came to him first. That was why he decided to go for Germany. But this man can still be courted and brought to Nigerian Super Eagles. More importantly, at this moment, that we need a winger. Chukwueze is obviously, having issues of injury, and you can imagine having a Karim Adeyemi in that right flank. It's definitely going to be a chaos for the opposition team. But aside from that one, we also have similar issue with Olise. Olise also has been snubbed, as the DJ Deschamps brings out the list for his French team, and Olise's name was omitted as well. So this is still the same story, similar to Adeyemi's own. Of course, I talked about Olise a few times here, as well as Eze. And Olise, the sources close to Olise, at that point, were saying that if Olise gets snubbed again by the France national team, he might decide to switch allegiance to either Algeria or Nigeria, and he's been snubbed yet again. This is definitely a good time, a good chance for Nigerian NFF, the scouting department, to definitely try and reach out to this guy and his guardian, his dad, or any close relative, and talk about the possibility of him switching allegiance. Nigerian national team is a very, very lucrative team. These guys want to be in this team because they know what this team can achieve with this. So there's definitely no shame about approaching these players. Of course, I just mentioned here that Adeyemi said in an interview that Germany were the ones that actually met him first. Imagine a big club, like a big country like Germany, obviously approaching a player. I don't see why Nigerian Super Eagles cannot do the same, to get these guys in the books. But let me know what you think about these guys. That's what's happening right now regarding Nigerian Super Eagles and our potential players. Thanks for watching this one. Don't forget to like and share the video. Leave your reaction for any of the stories that you like, and stay tuned to the channel. God bless your day.